So next up in our tech, we're almost at the end of our tech plunge
Ooh.
today.
Yes.
We've got the Fire HD10 tablet from Amazon, and I love this thing. Like, I got the case along with this. This was another Prime Day buy that I was really excited about because I had an older Fire tablet. And it had been so old that it just was starting to slow down, as a lot of tech does. Even your phones, everything just kind of has a point where it's like, okay, this is kind of slowing down. It's taking a bit longer than I'd like to get to what I need to. And that's the thing with our everyday easy philosophy of like, all right, like I want to be able to use this so that I can get the information that I need as quickly as possible. And if I'm like waiting for if things are lagging, if things are waiting, it's not a matter of me being like an incredibly impatient person, but like things build up and you're like, oh, like every time I open this thing, I have to like wait. And you're like, that kind of feeling just kind of builds, and you're like, then you don't want to touch it anymore. And you're like, oh, I don't want to use that thing because like it's not really working. So I was able to get this on Prime Day, and I'm really glad I did. It's really smooth. Let me do the password here. Open this up.
It looks so clear.
It's really
so
clear.
Nice.
Yeah, like the screen quality is really nice. HD quality. I have, as you can see, I have Spotify on here, Amazon. We have the Silk browser. Comixology, TikTok, like whatever app that you would have on your phone, you can have it on here. I will say the YouTube app is like kind of okay, but I don't know if that's really on this app, like on the
whose issue that is.
Whose issue that is, if that's Google or if that's Amazon. But when opening up Silk browser to I can go to YouTube pretty easily and look up any guitar tutorial. That's like a lot of what I use this for, is for drum and guitar tutorials, because I could look it up on the phone, but especially with guitar stuff, you're really like focused on what are the fingers playing, how are the notes going, and so being able to have this video up and have a nice big screen to be able to showcase, oh, okay, so this is how you play the Beatles' "She Loves You," and then with this this cover, it actually turns into a little kickstand, right? So then I have my guitar on, and I'm like, okay, I can play along to what I'm seeing, as opposed to like trying to figure out, oh, let me try to like play this video like on this little small screen. So that was a big reason I got, especially the 10-inch versus the 8-inch, was I just wanted a lot of screen to be able to see tutorials. Plus I love to read comic books, and so I was like, I wanted to make sure that I would be able to open up my Comixology app and open up, I gotta sign in, it's a little empty, but I have one of my favorite comics that I'm reading is Sandman, and just the art is so beautiful. And again, I didn't want to like squeeze it all into an 8-inch screen. So getting this 10-inch screen was nice because it gave me a lot of room to be able to see what I want to see. And then additionally, I use Spotify, and I hook this up into the TD17 component of my drum set, so that I can have Bluetooth connected and play music, play along to anything that Spotify has directly from the tablet. So
cool.
There's a lot of really great versatilities. I would say, like the only limits are like if you are an Apple person and you love Apple stuff, right? So there's not going to be some Apple specific items on this. Same with like if you're really a Google person, there's not going to be able to be like, you won't have like an app for like Google Sheets. But if you love Amazon and you love the Amazon products like I do, then this is a great fit. And for the price, it's a really good deal for a tablet. because like the Apple tablets, the iPads are going to be I think like double or triple
You're right.
this amount. And then we recently got one for your mom.
She loves it.
Yeah.
She watches our live streams from there.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love to hear that.
Yeah, so that's something that, like, as a, she had never had a tablet before. She saw us on here, and she, like, loved the way it looked, and she's like, help me get one of those. So we did, and she just adores it.
Yeah.
That's her tablet where she watches her movies, and she goes onto her social media and, like, hangs out.
It's great. And then, so the tablets
easy to
themselves
use, yeah.
are awesome. They have, so this is like an olive green color that the tablet comes in, and then I was able to get a matching cover for it. With your mom, she really likes there's like a purple one, like kind of a mauve color, but they didn't have, the tablet itself wasn't mauve, so we got her just a black tablet, but still got her the mauve cover. And, once you put on the cover, you can't even tell, what the other, tablet color is, unless you're looking at the top and the bottom here. But otherwise, it covers it pretty nicely. So, if you want a nice color, they offer color options if maybe the tablet color itself isn't totally available. But yeah, this cover is great because once you're done with your shopping, with your video playing, then all you have to do is just close this up, and then boom, when you open it again, it's back to the home screen. And then there's advertising on the home page, and you can actually pay a little bit extra for a version that's ad free. But for me, it's nothing like that. It's really too distracting, or I'm like, oh, advertising, how dare you? But yeah, this is such a great versatile tool. Also, the battery life is really, really strong. That's one of my favorite things, and why I really wanted to get this newer version was because the last tablet that I had, I wouldn't have to charge it very often. So the battery life on these are really, really quite excellent.
You love this thing.
I do.
I'm really glad that you upgraded. So, you had that other one for a while and used it up.
Yeah.
And then it was starting to give you resistance. So then you're like, you know what? Let me look into upgrading this. And then you actually use it. You got things that make your life easier, not make things harder for you.
Exactly.
Woo!
You got it.